Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, and everybody that has clicked on my channel, see what Rita's cooking. So glad to have you here today. I'm doing things a little bit different today, but at the end of the day, you'll still have you a recipe and something to cook, something different to cook. Well, I don't know if it's different, but we'll get into that in a minute. First of all, I just want to say, hey, it's your girl, it's your cousin, it's your sis, it's me, it's Rita. Hey, hey, hey. So glad to be talking to y'all today. If you are new here and this is your first time clicking on my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here with me. And if you are a regular subscriber and you have clicked again, thank you so very much. I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate you being here with me. Today we're gonna do some hot wings, and I did 3 different flavors of hot wings. I did a sweet and spicy like Korean barbecue that I do, and I did a lemon pepper, which is everybody's favorite, and I did a hot. So I want to get right into telling you how I did that. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel and you like what you hear or you like some of my other videos, please, please, please take some time today to subscribe to my channel, and I promise to try to keep it fun and stress-free for you, something that you'll look forward to doing. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you again, and please make sure that you have hit that notification bell so when I do a recipe or I share some pictures and do a voiceover like I'm doing today, you'll be the first to know, and you'll be able to join me and see what Rita's cooking. We know it's going to be good. We know it's going to be easy, breezy, and we're going to get to eat. So like I was saying, I'm going to be doing 3 different flavors. The hot and spicy, sweet and spicy Korean barbecue, the lemon pepper, and the hot. Red Hots is what I call them. So now the first thing that I want you guys to do is take your chicken wings and remove those tips off of there. Now I remove my tips and any excess skin that's on my chicken, and I put that all in a freezer bag, and I save that for me some homemade chicken broth later. And with the holidays coming up, you'll be glad you did that. You can use the bones, you can use skin, you can use those tips, and you can get you a broth that's out of this world. It tastes better than any boxed broth that you can ever come up with. But make sure that people ask me about washing chicken. I'm not a big person about washing chicken, but some people are. So if you are big on washing chicken, just wash your wings off. Make sure that you get your wings dry. Take a paper towel and dry your wings off. You want them as dry as you can get them. And then what I do is I just season them with salt, pepper, and seasoning salt. That's all I do. While I'm preparing my meat, of course, I've got some oil that's getting hot in my skillet on the stove. I have a really big skillet that I can get about 12 to 15 pieces in. So I get that skillet hot. I fill it halfway up. You want the grease coming kind of almost over the whole wing, if you can accomplish that with a skillet that you have. But just frying up your wings however you want. I don't batter my wings. I don't use flour in my wings. I just salt and pepper and seasoning salt. Make sure they're dry. Make sure they're at room temperature. And I drop them in hot oil. You want your oil hot, like on, medium to medium high. And you want to just cook your wings in that oil until they're golden brown on both sides. Once you have your wings golden brown on both sides, you want to put them on a cooling rack or something similar to that where the grease can drop away from your wings. And once you've done all of that, I fry all of mine first and let them sit and let the oil drop off of them. And then I season, I do my flavors after I've fried all of them. But you can do that however you want to. It's totally up to you. You know what I always say, it's no wrong way to cook. It's all about your family, your personal taste. So first thing I'm going to tell you about is my sweet and spicy Korean BBQ wings. I just love these wings. They give me a taste of General Chicken. I love General Chicken, and I told y'all I'm gonna show y'all how I make mine. But I just love that Korean taste. I love those Korean tastes together, the sweet chili and the soy sauce and the garlic and all of that. So I just love the way that kind of stuff tastes. So to this sauce, how I do my sauce is I always start with a stick of butter for my base, and then I add to that. So on this Korean barbecue one, it's 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon each of salt and pepper, 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of honey, 1 whole bottle of sweet chili sauce. You have to have this for these wings. You have to get the sweet chili sauce. 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, or you can do fresh garlic if you so choose. And then 2 long stalks of green onion. I cut the green and the white all the way to the tips. And all I do, you guys, on my wing sauces, y'all know how I am about doing stuff fast. So on this, I put everything in a bowl and I put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. What you're trying to achieve is like a thick syrup type of consistency, and you've got everything in the bowl, and you just stir it after 2 minutes. And if you like the consistency of it, you can start to throw your wings in there and baste those wings in that sauce. If you need a couple of more minutes, you can put it back in the microwave. It's just a personal thing. I like mine a little thick, so I'll keep putting it in there till it's nice and thick, like a really thick syrup. And when I put my wings into my sauce, I coat them, and then I pull them out of the sauce. I use something with a hole in it, like a slotted spoon or something like that, and I pull them out of the sauce, and then I put them on foil on a large cookie sheet. Because I do like wings with sauce on it, but I don't like extra saucy wings, if that makes sense. So I don't want to just pour all of that oil or all of that sauce on those wings and let it drown in there. I don't want them drowning in sauce. I just want them saucy, if that makes sense to you guys. I hope it does. I'll have a picture of it to show you what I'm talking about, and I'll have a picture of the seasonings that I mix together to show you how to, you know what I do? I never write this down in my recipe for these Korean barbecue wings. I do use like a third of a cup, no, like a fourth of a cup of barbecue sauce in there as well. But that's optional. But I just feel like if you're calling them Korean barbecue, you need to put some barbecue sauce in there. I could be wrong. Taste it. Taste it on your finger. Taste it before you sauce your wings all up in it. Taste each one. Take your finger, taste it. See if you want to add anything. You might want them a little bit hotter. You can put some. I always put some red chip. What are they called? Red pepper flakes in there. Because if you want it spicy, I like it spicy. But the recipe I'm giving you is a kind of tamed recipe. But you can heat it up as you please. And that's all I do for the barbecue, Korean barbecue ones. And then on the lemon pepper wings, I do the same thing. I take a stick of butter. I take a fourth a cup of lemon pepper seasoning. You pick the kind that you want to put on there, whatever kind you want to put on there. I take lemon juice. I take the juice of half of a lemon and I squeeze that in there, the juice in there. I take 2 tablespoons of Dill Weed and 2 tablespoons of Parsley. You don't have to use either one of those. That's just something I do. I like my food to look good. I've said that several times. It's just something about it looking good. And this green just gives it a pop. And it gives it a great taste too. I love Dill Weed. It's got a good taste. You will learn to appreciate flavors if you just pour it in your hand and taste it without it being on anything. You kind of get an idea of where you might want to put that seasoning on something else. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I do for the lemon pepper. I do the same thing. I warm those seasonings up in the microwave for like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. I stir and then I taste it. And if I need to add any of those ingredients, some more to it, I will before I throw my wings in there. And like I said, I do the same thing. I baste them in there, put them in there, shake them up, take them out of all of that seasoning, all of that juiciness, and put them on a piece of foil on a cookie sheet. I don't, for the same reason. You want them good and juicy, but you don't want them too saucy. It'll make sense when you see the picture. And then I have my just original old school RedHots. And these are just, they just a favorite of the kids. They love the hot ones. And that's just that old school recipe. I think a lot of people do their hot wings, the buffalo or whatever you want to call them, this same way. You have the ranch dressing. I put like a fourth of a cup of ranch dressing. And then I put like a fourth of a cup of Frank's RedHot sauce, and then like a fourth of a cup of Louisiana, and then I sprinkle some Chipotle pepper in there. So I got my butter, my ranch, my Louisiana hot sauce, and my Frank's red wing sauce, and just a sprinkle of that Chipotle pepper. Now that Chipotle pepper is just something that I do for the black and all of that orange. It's not mandatory. You don't have to do it. It's just something I do. And I warm it up the same way. 1 minute, 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Stir it up. Throw those wings in there. And each one of these wings that I did equal to like 18 wings per flavor. So if you're going to be doing much more, or you're just going to be doing one of these flavors, and you're going to be doing 40 or 30 or 50 wings, adjust these measurements accordingly. But I use these measurements based on me just having 18 wings. And then you're going to have some sauce left, on each one. Once you get them all basted in, and you got them looking like you want to, you got your sauce tasting like you want to, pop them in the oven for like 10 minutes, or, and let that flavor in those sauces sink into that crispy skin. They will remain crispy because you're putting them in the oven, and then some of that sauce will get soaked in. Because I don't like, just like I said, I don't want a dripping. Some people do like a dripping, so just also use your own judgment on how saucy you want them to be. But you want these hot ones hotter, you know. Put some black pepper, put some red pepper flakes. Put some cayenne pepper. Make it personal. But these are just some good basics for you guys to, you know, make these 3 flavors that I made. Once you've done that and put them in the oven and let them sit for a little bit, it's pretty much done from that. And you got delicious wings. I mean, they're not dry. They're not too drippy. They're just perfect. They just taste so good. So I hope that this will make sense to you guys. I hope that you don't mind that I did this video this way. Going through some stuff, but I'm gonna be okay. And I can't wait to see you guys again. It'll probably be after my vacation, which I really need a few days to just kind of relax, release, and get myself together and come back better and myself, more myself. And I'm ready to do that. But I didn't want to leave without giving you something this week, I know you look forward to hearing from me, girl. But I know you also want to see me dabbing and loving on you and blowing the kisses and stuff. I'll get back to all of that next week. Thanksgiving, y'all. Next week is Thanksgiving 2018. This year has flown by, and I mean this year has been a humdinger for me. But I'm here, and I'm thankful. Again, if this is your first time coming and checking out my channel, I hope you have seen something that you like and that you'll want to join us here and see what Rita's cooking. And again, thank you to all the people that have subscribed to me so far. And if you like my channel, please feel free to tell someone else about it, and make sure that you are getting notifications from me so you'll always know what Rita's cooking. See you guys next time in the next one. Love y'all. Mwah.